hawker centers more than just food courts. Now, this is where Singaporeans can gather to eat, to talk, to connect. Because hawker culture isn't about the luxury, it's about the mastery. But from the store that measures no longer more than a few square meters comes from food that's recognized by Michelin.
Welcome to another episode of Mark My Way, and today we're here in Singapore. It's one of Southeast Asia's melting pot, and today we're here on a challenge. Our challenge today is to try Michelin guided food stalls from every single hawker stall from all over Singapore, from breakfast, lunch and dinner. Come eat with us. Let's go.
Now, before I start this food challenge, I just want to show you guys something very cool. Hello guys. This has been probably the most coolest accommodation I ever stayed in. So this is probably my second time staying in a hostel, but nothing can probably compare to this accommodation. Okay, now I'm gonna show you. Welcome to my crib. Think, hello guys, welcome to my crib. Let's start off with the most bougiest lighting ever. Set the mood lighting to green lightsaber, to blue lightsaber, pink lightsaber if you want to get the right mood in, or if you just want to explore outer space. But pretty cool. So here we have a fan. Yep, definitely not strong enough. At least they gave me a power socket, and this is probably the coolest thing. Ready? So I can probably watch my shows, watch all my favorite shows. Let's see if it actually works though. I found the controller. It doesn't even work. Oh, it works. Whoa. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, but this is pretty cozy. Alright, let's see what else they have. CNA, Channel U. Do you ever scroll through the local TV channel and see what's interesting, even if you don't understand what's going on? For example, this. Holy shit, it's an advertisement for ghee. That's crazy. What the hell am I watching? Looks like I have a lot of Chinese show I need to catch up on. Oh, the grandma's gonna pass away. Holy crap, not the grandma. Now enough Chinese drama. Without further ado, let's begin this food challenge. Let's go. Hi guys, today we're here in Newton Food Centre, and today for breakfast we'll be trying out the famous Songkee Fish Porridge Soup. Alright, let's give this a start. Let's go. Welcome to Songkee Fish Porridge Soup, a third generation hawker stall recognized by the Michelin Group in 2025. Now located at Newton Food Centre, it's a well-known open-air hawker centre. A perfect place to get a holiday tan. Now, Songkee's roots connect from the Teochew culinary tradition. Rather than sourcing from strong spices and flavors, it shines bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
From simplicity and purity from the flavors.
Alright, today we'll be trying out the famous Teochew Fish Porridge and also a bit of the soup.
Hold up. Before I share my experience, let me explain how the food is made. Now first it picks a servings of that fish and blanches it inside the fish stock. Now the secret that makes this dish award-winning is to cook it at the right temperature. Cook it in a way to give this soft, gently crumbly fish and pair it with the rice porridge and the Chinese celery. What makes this dish resemble to a comforting home-style dish? It's the harmony of all three key ingredients. Now let's start with that rice porridge. It's soft, but soft enough without the bowl becoming a giant mush. Now Songkee offers their broth in a clear and light style. Now it's so translucent that it's clearer than my fortune for 2026. Now the clarity means that the broth feels that it's smooth and clean with the combination of the light, sweet and umaminess from the fish provided. Now since we're talking about the fish, let me hype the fresh mackerel slices. Now it's noted for that extreme freshness to give that pleasant mouthfeel that's firm, springy and silky. Altogether, it's a perfect breakfast dish to kickstart this food adventure.
Oh my god, it's so lightly seasoned. It's so simple yet so homey. This can definitely cure any sickness. What I love about this soup is just how lightly seasoned it is. So the flavors doesn't have to be very complex. The simple, the better. It's a comforting soup where like you can just keep drinking this at any type of weather, man. You can drink it on like a hot day, cold day. Definitely would eat this for breakfast. It's really carb heavy, a decent amount of protein as well.
Now overall, it's one of those dishes that's one of a kind.
All right, guys. Oh man, that breakfast was very filling. Now, I think it's time to get a drink. Let's go. All right, guys. Now, it's not a Singaporean drink without having to try Teochew. It's their own version of Lipton iced tea.
Now, am I wrong or am I wrong? Because Teochew is literally black tea with no milk and loaded with sugar. Now, it's a refreshing drink commonly paired with anything on the menu. Whether you're a local, tourist, rich or poor, Teochew is the type of drink that indulges your throat. It's cheap, refreshing and can be drunk by everyone.
Hi guys, it's currently 1:58. It's peaking hot. It's currently lunchtime. Now I'm in the mood for some good treat. Today we'll be trying out Michelin-guided Nasi lemak for lunch. Let's go. Key tip: if you're ever exploring any Southeast Asia, please make sure you guys are well hydrated. Avoid walking, especially midday, because it's bloody hot, mate. It's bloody hot.
Now, sometimes in your travels, things don't go according to plan.
Oh man. Oh no. It's closed. The Nasi lemak store's closed.
But you know what? Sometimes it's just meant to be.
That was probably the best mutton I've ever had. You should definitely give it a try.
Welcome to Banrakkath Mutton Soup. It's a halal-based hawker store located at Adam Food Centre. Now, this hawker stall is definitely more on the local side. Now, the signature dish, it's the mutton soup. That it's so comforting that it's basically a home-style soup that's been passed through generations.
He's the master chef.
Now, inside that golden treasure chest contains a herby soup that's been slow boiled for hours on end. Now, the soup is definitely on the richer, denser side, combined with a complex family of spices ranging from cumin, coriander, and turmeric. Now, the best part is the mutton. It's a slow cooked goat leg. The meat that almost falls straight from the bone, and a marrow that initially that's so hard to get until
use the end bit of your spoon, poke it through the marrow, and then literally scoop it out.
Now, what I love about this dish is the serving of this bread. It acts as a sponge, soaks all the flavor and meat to a point where you won't even need that spoon. Altogether, it's a dish that is comfort level 1000! Now, I love how this dish is not oily, given how much fat and marrow is cooked within that soup. And also, goat meat is commonly gamey. Well, not this, sir. It's one of those rare soup that is hearty, soul hugging, without being on the gamey side.
Even though Nasi lemak was actually closed, I must say this is probably like a good find, even though it was accidental. Ooh, smells so good. Oh my god. Wow. was so good. It's actually amazing. It's got that clear umami broth or notes to it. It's infused with a lot of like spices as well. Very aromatic to try. Very good. Right now we're here at the People's Food Center, located in the middle of Chinatown, and today we'll be trying out Michelin-guided Hainanese chicken. Let's go. Right now it's pretty busy. Everyone's here having lunch. Now it's a hunt to find a seat first. Now I watched this on TikTok. If you put a tissue like this, like a tissue. So putting a tissue there might work. So I don't have a tissue, but I have a water bottle. Let's give it a try. Alright. Oh, right. Found a seat. Alright, what I've done, I'm gonna put a bottle there. Let's see if it works.
Welcome to People's Park Roasted Delight. Now, it's not Singapore without trying Singapore's national dish. Now, often a dish that is loved by everyone because of its simplicity and affordability. Now, People's Park is known for preparing the traditional OG way, poaching that chicken gently at the lowest heat, creating that soft and succulent chicken. Now, on top of that, it comes with the most fragrant chicken rice, typically cooked with a chicken broth so the grain fuses with the savory chicken flavor.
It actually works. You put a bottle there, it reserves your seat. Oh, how crazy is that? I literally reserved the bottle onto this table and it worked. No one literally took my table. Insane. Oh my god, that's so juicy. I love how the rice, you can tell that it's been cooked with the chicken broth because it's so fragrant. The rice is so aromatic. Oh man, it smells so good. And what's the best part is that as long as the rice is just packed with flavor from the chicken broth, that's when you know it's some pretty damn good chicken rice. Alright, what I recommend you guys to do is that, so grab a bit of soup, and then once you grab that piece of soup, pour it into your chicken, your rice. Really good. Adds a bit of that, adds that extra element into that rice. Oh, beautiful. But at the moment, I'm looking for some good food to eat. Now today we'll be trying out Michelin-guided Nasi lemak, located here at the Singapore Management University. Let's go. Come eat with us. The rain's getting stronger. It was like clear blue skies before. Now it's like, oh, the rain stopped.
Welcome to IM Taliwan. Located underneath the Business Management University. Now, it's a perfect place if you're a broke university student who's looking for food to eat during your lunch break. Now, let's start off with the chicken. The chicken is marinated in a flavor bomb of fresh chilies, tamarind, shallots before grilling and deep frying it to create this herbaceous Maryland. Now, overall, the chicken is this juiciest, tenderest texture with a bit of that crisp. But wait a minute, I think what stands out from this dish is the flavor. It's a multi-layered complexity of flavors to make this dish one of my favorites.
Oh crap, that definitely hits the spot. Oh, but how good is it? It's literally underneath the university. You don't even have to go anywhere. If I was going to this school, I would actually eat this breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Now, it's not Nasi lemak without exploring the coconut rice. It's a textural sensory comfort that reminds you how light and cloud the rice is. Now, it's soft and fluffy without being too mushy, that carries that pungent and aromatic flavor from the coconut.
The rice is like infused with the coconut. It's actually so fragrant and it's so amazing. I can see why university students will come here and just like, the first thing they'll eat after a long day of the teacher, just like telling them off for not doing their homework. Bro, Nasi lemak will fix that problem.
Now, it's not complete as Nasi lemak without that sambal.
I'm gonna try the sambal first. Oh my god, it's so herbaceous and sweet, and there's a bit of a spicy note to it. It's freaking really good.
Altogether, Nasi lemak taliwang is this unique dish that resonates cultural identity. It may not be originally from Singapore, but it definitely holds a place in the Singaporean's heart.
Hello guys, right now it's currently 6:21 and it's not Singapore if you don't get to try their famous clay pot rice. Now today I'll be here in Holland Drive, Hawker Centre to try the Michelin-recommended clay pot rice. Let's go. Sometimes when you're trying to find food at a new place, it's like playing an escape room. You don't know where everything is, but when you find it, oh my god, jackpot.
Welcome to New Lucky Clay Pot Rice. Now, this is one of Singapore's iconic dishes. The moment that clay pot arrives, it automatically announces itself like it's a diva, man. It's murky with a bit of that strong, aromatic wok hei. The scent comes from the fire-kissed clay pot that's been blasted from the cauldron of hot coal. Now, I do recommend coming early because it does take time for the clay pot to be that perfectly served. Now, let's start off with that rice. It's rich in contrast from the crisp edges, but soft from the middle. Now, the crisp edges is what makes it iconic. It's the prolonged exposure from the high heat causing that rice to crisp and give this that crunch and chew. It's a complete opposite of how a freshly cooked steamed rice would come out. Now, the chicken is nestled within the grains of rice, kind of like it's a nest. Now, it's sleep in the middle for you to pick up with your spoon and to eat. Not only the wok hei is within the rice, but you can also taste it on that chicken. Gives that pleasantly tender, juicy with a touch of that smoky. Now, the clay pot is cooked in the traditional way. The rice then absorbs that toasty essence, adds a bit of that dark soy to add that rich and savory umami. And the best part is that sweet and juicy, salty snap from the chicken. Now, overall, it's one of those authentic, traditional techniques that I'm glad I got to experience.
I think I have found the place. We'll be trying out a special cuisine. We're going to be trying out North Indian cuisine.
Now, welcome to Delhi, Lahore. It's a recent winner of the Michelin Award located in Little India. Now, it may be a small food stall, but I promise you it's big at heart for serving that authentic Indian Pakistani cuisine. Now, let's start with that garlic naan. It's a pillowy, supple naan that's been inside a tandoor oven. Now, as you can see, it's slightly blistered and charred from the intense high heat to create that crispy and smoky flavor. But the flavor revolves around that garlic butter. It harmonizes as it glistens all over that naan, making it a perfect conduit to dip it with your curry of choice. Now, Delhi Lahore leans towards the North Indian traditional cuisine. It's rich in spices without them chaotic heat. Now, here we have the butter chicken. It's creamy, mildly sweet curry with a bit of that tangy tomato-ness to it. Now, it's a perfect comfort dish to satisfy your late night cravings. Now, Delhi Lahore offers that depth and flavor complexity while sticking to its roots. It definitely sets it apart. And that is it for this Singapore food challenge. From trying Michelin food stalls from breakfast all the way to dinner. So many options, so many culture, but yet not enough time. Definitely one of those countries where food is the center, and I can't wait to try it all. See you guys next time and have a nice day.